Words and make it my album title. Well, actually, I consider myself as a singer and an entertainer. Then it's a weakness. It's a weakness. Maybe like one of the biggest weaknesses. Well, it's stronger in terms of I contributed a lot more in this album, so it's more me. What I love the most? Okay, this might sound cliche. The most important thing in my life is my God and my mom.
Because I was, being an Indonesian, where in Indonesia you basically born with music. In Indonesia they don't teach us how to say no. We say no differently. We say maybe. We'll think about it. We get very creative in the negative answers. But I'm French now because of this language, and because I'm married to a French guy. My daughter is half Indonesian, half French, and I also feel Canadian because I used to live in Montreal. So I feel like there is a part of me, and there's a part of those countries that I've visited, that I lived in.
Most of my friends in college would say, "Where's Indonesia?" Usually I would say, "Do you know where Bali is?" And they would be like, "Bali, wow, you're from Bali?" And I'm like, "Yes, but Indonesia does not only consist of Bali. There's Jakarta, there's Yogyakarta, there's Palembang, and like tons of other places." And so then I try to explain to them what Indonesia has to offer. And the government here sometimes fear that certain groups in this country would complain if we promote certain things that they don't agree with.
Like what? Music?
Indonesian diaspora, and I will be a keynote speaker there representing the young generation of Indonesia abroad. And there will be the president of Indonesia attending the event as well, Pak SBY, and also Ibu Sri Mulyani, the managing director of the World Bank.
One of your role models?
Yes, and I will be presenting a speech regarding how I made it big, not just within this country, but also abroad.
I'm very excited to say that I'm busy making my second album, because I'm very excited making something new and just exploring what my music's been like in the past couple of. My musical influence would be Brian McKnight. That's my #1 favorite singer of all time. And I listen a lot of India Arie and Alicia Keys, but right now making the second album, I'm expanding my musical library, so I've been listening to everything. Music is maybe something that's honest, that's very relatable. So I want to sing from the heart. I sing like what I would in the bathroom. I just sing like I'm not trying to be anybody else. I'm just singing what my heart wants to sing, and what the message of the song is. So I'm just trying to be honest.
If I may mention the brand I'm representing, L'Oreal, out of 54 factories throughout the whole world, they opened the biggest one in Indonesia.
Right.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's a lot of businesses are looking. Actually, 70% export the goods that is being produced in the factory, and 30% for Indonesian market, and give new brand image about how Indonesians are globally. I mean, we need more Indonesian students, Indonesian youngsters to really represent more Indonesia to the world out there. So we need Indonesian locally made students to really be able to deliver their minds,
like these,
be more articulate in a global language, in English. Because I see now, because my friends that are really English fluently speaking like you, but I'm a very locally made person. I've spent my whole year, my whole self-forming year here in Indonesia, and I lack the opportunity to discuss things globally.
English.
In English. You, on the contrary, have more opportunities and have more ability to do that.
So should I say it?
Yeah, of course. Say whatever you like.
Okay. For the shampoo, it's clear.
Yep.
And Nature for vitamin E for your skin.
Yes. How many do you have total? About a half dozen or a dozen or this amount of money?
For example,
like for everybody.
For example, a chicken nugget company approached me, but I don't really eat chicken, so I can't really represent the.
So.
Well, people are free to judge whatever they want to judge, but for me personally, I choose this because it is a good way to finance my university. And it's not really, you know, I'm representing really good companies, so it's not a big problem. And also, I don't really sell out my music because when it comes to music, I stay true to myself. It's a totally different thing, you know.